All right. Freddie Cornell here, the promoter of Big Time Pro Wrestling. I am live right here with none other than
Christopher, the Commissioner Angel.
Oh, yes.
Yes, indeed. Welcome once again, fans, to another episode of In This Corner, brought to you by Big Time Pro Wrestling, Huntington, West Virginia. I'm Christopher Angel, the Commissioner of Big Time Pro Wrestling, where well, it's been a while since we've been on the air.
Yes.
And we have got a lot of things that are forthcoming in the year 2020. We just had celebrated Happy New Year, and Happy New Year to everyone out there. Freddie, let's just get right down to it.
Yeah. You know, it's a new year, man. It's a new year. We're going on and making a successful year of Big Time Pro Wrestling, as always, to the wrestling fans, that stuck with us for, 22 years, man. We just celebrated 22 years, and we're going to make it on to 23. Yeah. And, Chris, our last show was, Chris Miles got to 1, 2, 3, Larry D in a steel cage. I mean, it was a successful show.
It was indeed.
We're going to go on to our next event, True Destiny.
Bully Slam,
True Destiny, and that is Saturday, February the 8th at the Good Samaritan Church Community Center, with 7 p.m. bell time. Chris, we have a great action-packed card for the fans that night. I mean, we're going to kick off the year of 2020 with, true professional wrestling. We always do to the wrestling fans. We got, let's go on and talk about this one match that's taking place. Coming back all the way from Canada,
Danny Duggan.
Oh, yeah, Hot Shot
Danny Duggan.
Yes.
And he will be in the ring that evening against Caleb Konley from the National Wrestling Alliance.
Yes, Caleb Konley is a true class act professional wrestler, I'm telling you. That's a match that is going to be down in history books of Big Time Pro Wrestling. Them guys, that's one of the matches that I was glad to make that match happen. Danny Duggan and myself, as you know, Danny Duggan travels all over Canada and all over the U.S. already. You ever seen that? You remember him, right?
Absolutely. You bet.
He's
got that old school vibe and that old school look that just draws you into professional wrestling. And I can tell you what, he gets in the ring and he just backs everything up he says right there in the ring.
Yeah, Hank Hudson, I was talking to him, he said he reminds him so much of Larry the Axe Hennig mixed between Arn Anderson. But with a new twist on it.
I can see that. I can see that because he's, like I said before, he's one of the top-notch Canadian wrestlers out there, and
he's already been competed in a Ring of Honor. Been out there. Was on WWE. He's been all over. And also he's part of the. I believe it's CWE, if I'm not mistaken, the Canadian Wrestling Elite, out there. So, they put on one heck of a shows out there also. So, he is coming back anyway to the U.S. and to Huntington, West Virginia. As you said, Caleb Konley. That's one of the matches that wrestling fans, Big Time Pro Wrestling fans, that's one of the matches you do not want to miss. Caleb Konley is a true professional wrestler himself. He competed with all the top organizations as well, and all over the world. And bringing Caleb Konley to put him on the Big Time Pro Wrestling roster, is amazing.
It is amazing, and like I said before, you can see Caleb Konley. He does. You can see him on NWA Power. You can see him wrestle, and he gets in that ring. He delivers 110%, and he's a true. He's a young guy, and he's a true professional in the professional wrestling business.
Oh, absolutely. And let's go on with the Battle of the Big Man, the fans wanted this match, and you made this happen.
I made this happen. The Vince Steele versus the Black Superman Onyx.
The main
event of the evening. And I tell you what, folks, This is a monumental collision of gigantic proportions. You got the two of the largest men in professional wrestling today, and they are going to get in that ring and settle the score.
Man, I mean, these two, I mean, they tore it up. I mean, it was amazing that Vince still called out anybody from when he, defeated Madman Pondo, and back in November, he defeated Pondo and Sandman.
Sandman, yes.
In a triple threat and a hardcore rules match, and he got on the microphone and called out anybody, said he was a big, and guess who threw them curtains? I mean,
Onyx answered the call.
Yeah, and they went back and forth. I mean, they tore up the referees, security guards. I mean, back and forth. I mean, they tore the house. I mean, they out in the audience. I mean, these guys won at each other. And Vince still demanded this match, and he contacted you, and it's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
I mean, right in the middle of the ring, these two big guys are going to go at it.
And when I spoke with Onyx and told him that the challenge had been issued, he jumped right on that.
Yes. So let's go on with it. Who do you think? I mean, do you know these two big guys? I mean, who's your money on? If you're gambling,
if I were a gambling man, I tell you what, it would be. It would just. I can't say for sure. I really couldn't, and I'm being totally honest with you. To be fair to Vince and to be fair to Onyx, I mean that match could go either way. I mean, you got Vince Steele. He's
I'm very sick because if you said one of them, I was going to call him.
Well, he's a. I don't want to be on the business end of Vince Steele or Onyx, to tell you the truth, ladies and gentlemen. But I can tell you one thing. I can say, like, both of these men are big men, and they can move like men less than their actual weight. Because we know Vince
Steele. I mean, get on that top rope, moonsaults, everything.
He moonsaults.
With 490 pounds, I mean, almost 7 foot tall. I mean, he is Jurassic Juggernaut for sure. I mean, he is huge.
I mean,
and Black Superman. I mean, he's like a Terminator.
He's like yes. That's a really good comparison, because he gets in the ring, he just goes.
Yeah, I mean, I really think, everybody's saying, the wrestling fans out there was saying, was asking, do we think Onyx can slam Vince Steele? And the answer is yes, ladies and gentlemen. I've been myself in the ring with Onyx, and I'm a big guy myself, and he picked me up. So to answer that question, yes. Yes, he can, and you're going to see it. Then I got a feeling that you're going to see.
Well, we better get with our ring crew, Freddie, and make sure that ring is reinforced.
Yes, because Onyx told us that he was going to power slam Vince Steele through that ring. And it could happen.
Yes,
So, and then we got on it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go on with it. The return, ladies and gentlemen, the return. The first time we see Nasty Nate Gnarly back in action at Big Time Pro Wrestling. The last time we saw him, he got defeated, and he lost his River Cities Championship against Superior Tony Evans. Now, myself and you both had a chance, and I talked to Nate Gnarly. He said he's 110% now. His legs and concussions are healed, and he said the River Cities in the past, and to hear it say, he said he is going to work his way up top, and he said if he crosses paths with Tony Evans again, he crosses paths, but if not, that's fine. But he is going to make his way to the top for the BTW Championship. That's what he said.
To go after Shane Douglas.
Yeah, the Shane Douglas, or, as you know, Shane Douglas and yourself and myself and stuff like that has been under some business circumstances for a while, so we don't know yet what we're going to do with the BTW Championship. As of right now, yes, Shane Douglas is the current champion, and we'll make that decision next week what we're going to do. But Shane Douglas has some injuries himself, and so, best of luck to Shane Douglas. Whatever decisions we make is made. So, but as of now, yes, he is still the current champion. So that could be possible. Nate Artie could wrestle Shane Douglas. But if not, he says that he is working his way up to the top, and he earned his shot and becoming, the number one contender for the BTW championship. So that's what Nate's saying. I mean, and who he got? He's got.
Well, he's going to be involved in a triple threat match that evening with a guy by the name of Suicide and Sebastian Cage.
Suicide, Impact Wrestling Superstar, Suicide. Ladies and gentlemen, Impact Wrestling Superstar Suicide. If you ain't heard of him, please, look him up and stuff like that. He's been off of Impact for a little while, but he is one of the first ones that ever, took Impact Wrestling to the top. I mean, and Suicide is amazing. I mean, his athletic ability and stuff.
No question
and
about it.
Sebastian Cage, I mean, making his debut to Big Time Pro Wrestling out of the Bronx, New York. So, I mean, I'm really looking forward to Sebastian Cage. I mean, Chris Angel, I actually saw him competed a couple times, and he is so Nate and Artie, man. Nasty Nate and Artie has his hands full already, coming in straight back in for Big Time Pro Wrestling. So, I mean, that's going to be
what a way to make your entrance in Big Time Wrestling with a triple threat match.
Yes.
And
so, man,
that's going to be good. That's really going to be good.
Yes, amazing. Also, we got the
Golden
Boy, Jimmy Mack, making his
Mack.
way back to Big Time Pro Wrestling, and he'll be going against the one and only Johnny Blast. As you know, we all know Johnny Blast, a veteran of professional wrestling all over the tri-state area, and so really looking for that. Now, we had the first time they ever going to tag for a long time. It's been about 5 years, I believe. 5 years. That is the Natural Born Wrestlers back together once again. Our wrestling history fans knows these two. I mean, these two went at each other forever in Big Time Pro Wrestling. They have went back and forth forever. I mean, incredible history matches the Big Time Pro Wrestling Lord of the Rings had with these two. And I'm talking the tag team of the Natural Born Wrestlers, going to tag back up for the first time in, it's been over 5 years, close to 5 or a little over 5 years. And Chris Angel, I'm talking about Showtime Chris Miles, along with Jamie Northstar. I mean, Jamie Northstar actually came in and saved the day for Chris Miles along with Paige Jones, and super kicked and took Larry D's head off for disrespecting him. And it was so him and Miles are back together for the first time in tag team action, and they're going to go against the Canadians,
Scott Ripley.
Yeah, the Canadian bad boys themselves, man. I mean, Scott Ripley and
Ray
Dragdale. Yes, I mean, these two making their way into Big Time Pro Wrestling from Canada as well. So I mean, they're great competitors. I mean, a great tag team. I heard. I mean, looked them up. I mean, they got their A game on. So I mean, the Natural Born Wrestlers got their hands full that night. So that's a tag team match that the wrestling fans are going to be very excited to see. And that's the return of Miles and Northstar tag teaming back up again. And that's what they asked for, and they're going to get it, ladies and gentlemen. Tag team action. I mean, we got Ghost Rider Kenny in action as well, and Slater's in action as well that night. And also, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget this. We like to thank our sponsors once again. Lulu Mart, 14th Street, west of Huntington. I mean, always standing beside Big Time Pro Wrestling for the last year. Time saver and notary, and the quickest way to get your tags redo. I know it's January, and along with the new year, you're going to have to get them new tags. What better way to stop by Fast Service Time Saver? They got two locations, the west end of Huntington, across from Walgreens, there on 1st Street, and also Barbersville, across from the Pink Elephant, in Barbersville right there in the plaza there. So that's their new location, and I just actually talked to the owner, Sam, that actually running Chris Angel from District 3 City Council. I mean, I talked to, he's the owner of Time Saver, and they're actually opening one up in Charleston, West Virginia.
Oh, wow.
So they're building a good business there. So want to thank them as well. Also, our friends for, the radio station, 93.7, The Dog.
The Dog.
Big John and Billy. Big shout out to them. Hi, guys. Always been. Hey, Big John, there's the commissioner. There's Chris Angel there. You want? He's always asking.
He's always asking where the commissioner is. Well, I'm here.
Yeah.
Here I am.
And don't you say it well. Your friend Cecilia.
Cecilia, yes. We cannot forget Cecilia.
Go ahead. She likes it when you say the radio station. Go ahead. She asks about you too.
She's
the river.
She's on the river.
Yeah, the river. Yes. So I want to thank the radio station for that as well. So big shout out to all our sponsors and stuff. I'm in Hall's Funeral Home. Big shout out to them as well. Hall's is actually located in Proctorville, Ohio. Been around for a very, very long time. My brothers and over there. I could not thank them enough for all they did for my family in the past, and they keep on going. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank the sponsor of Hall's Funeral Home, and they actually donated the casket.
The casket.
Yeah, and as Rufus got defeated.
Yeah.
And he's saying he has a surprise. You know what that is? He's saying that he has joined forces with two gentlemen, and one of them's going to be the next show that's going to be a surprise that he has joined forces with, and he is actually going to be in this gentleman's manager, he said, and he said it's a big, huge surprise. Who do you think is going to be now?
Oh, Freddie. I don't know.
I know he said he had his eye on a few people, and he has his eye. He's in the works. I know.
Who knows what Rufus has up his sleeve anymore?
I know he tried to get in the head of Jamie Northstar. I guess that didn't work.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you get in the head of this person, this, and this. But, and people are saying, he has actually been talking, and people noticed him the last time. He was out to dinner with Superior Tony Evans, also the River City's champion. So who knows? But about Rufus.
Who knows about Rufus? But I'll tell you.
That's our next event.
That's our next event.
Yeah, True Destiny Bully Slam, and that is going to be underway. Mark it on your calendars. Our next show is February the 8th at 7 p.m. back at the Good Samaritan Church Community Center. And once again, big shout out to the Good Samaritan Church, always being there with professional wrestling, big time professional wrestling. And also want to do a big shout out to the WSAZ News Channel 3 and Tim Ear and his group. So all big thank you. Our breaking news is, we have, done a deal, and that is we're going to invade. Big Time Pro Wrestling is coming back to Wayne, West Virginia.
Yes.
Yes, we are. It's already scheduled, ladies and gentlemen. Mark it on your calendar. Big Time Pro Wrestling is coming back to Wayne community. Actually, the community of Wayne, and that is the high school.
The high school.
Yes.
The high school.
Wayne High School, with a big, huge fundraiser for the senior program, for all the seniors. It's the seniors to help them achieve their funding when they're graduated and go, for graduation. So it's a senior graduation program.
Saturday, March 7th.
Yes, Saturday, March 7th. We are going to be back with a special bell time at 8 p.m. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the breaking upcoming news that Big Time Pro Wrestling are very excited to come back to the town and the community of Wayne, West Virginia. And I cannot wait. And actually, ladies and gentlemen, we are live right here, as you can tell. Right there. And as you can tell, right there, we are live right here. We actually came to the Wayne High School Gymnasium. That's where it's going to take place at, right there, ladies and gentlemen. So we are very excited to come back to Wayne, West Virginia for this huge event that we're going to have. And that is Saturday, March the 7th at special bell time at 8 p.m. And it's going to be right here at the Wayne Gymnasium High School. Chris Angel, we ain't got all the cards for this information yet, but as soon as we do, we'll keep you updated. We'll post a poster, and we'll probably have it at the next show or maybe before then. But, myself, Wayne's always been a good, that's where Big Time Pro Wrestling, one of the towns that we started at. We used to run weekly shows at the community center there.
And we have good fans out here in Wayne.
Yes, and it's been a long time since we've been out here. quite a while, and actually we just did the Huntington Police Farm for
Allie
Gickerson, and that was the first time we was ever towards Wayne, and that was this past year for her celebration. And I told Allie and her mom and her dad that it's in the works for us to come back to Wayne, and here we are. I mean, we're going to, and it's the high school that Allie went to.
And Allie, if you're out there listening right now, we hope to see you at ringside.
Yes. So Allie, I mean, of course, we hope to see you at our next show, Allie. I mean, you was my special guest, and as always, you're always my special guest. So February the 8th, I hope to see you and your family back here. You really enjoyed yourself with a smile on your face, and and Nate and Artie, your wrestler right there, is very excited to see you next show on February the 8th. So hope to see you there. So that's our upcoming corner right here, Chris Angel. I mean, it's big time pro wrestling. Don't forget, March 7th, right back here in Wayne, West Virginia at the high school gymnasium. Mark it on your calendar. But
I just forgot something.
Yes.
Are we running another contest?
Oh, yes, the next contest. Yes, we are running a contest. Look at our Facebook page there, and if you like and share the poster that's on there for February the 8th, and we were going to be drawing that, I do believe, around the 5th, I believe. It's all the information is on our Facebook page right here. So look it up and share that poster and put February the 8th and share it. And this time you can win $100. We had a wrestling fan that won it out of Ashland, Kentucky, last time, and he really enjoyed the show. And a chance to win $100 and 2 free tickets to February the 8th. And we're going to be drawing that contest. So make sure that we support all your help. Our YouTube channel, BigTimeProWrestling.com. And once again, thank all the sponsors for always sticking behind Big Time Pro Wrestling. And once again, my name is Freddie Cornell, the promoter of Big Time Pro Wrestling. Don't forget to mark it on your calendar. February the 8th, we're going to return back to Huntington, West Virginia, at Good Samaritan Church Community Center at 7 p.m. bell time. Hope to see everybody at ringside. This is Chris Angel, the commissioner. Once again, Freddie Cornell. God bless.